Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. Whole squadron. Ready to enter your interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Moving the weak is a kind of specialty of mine. What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap, there's work to do.
I got him. I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
They got a friendly.
Spare 15, locked on.
Painted in my sight. Locked on.
Look alive! All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Rhino. Damn, missed again.
Missile launched.
Trigger, you have a lock.
Missile line's ready. Main.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
I know the people that doesn't get easy jobs. This is insane.
Ejecting.
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
I'm going after the planes instead.
Sure, you give me another shot. Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count?
Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band? Missile launched.
Locked on bandit.
Target destroyed. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger. Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Tabloid! Missile coming at you!
Spare 15 locked.
Fox 2.
Nickel.
Trigger disrupt one.
Nickel.
Maybe if we had some anti-surface weaponry. Missile! Spare 15 got one. Trigger, they have a lock.
Nickel. Nickel.
They're after me. This base uses its surroundings. You're good.
Missile launched.
I can dodge this. Our attack angles are limited. I know the base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osia has one. Oh, says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing. Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Nickel.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Nickel.
Locked on. This one's mine.
Nickel.
Could they have picked the worst location? Can't hit anything for shit out here. Trigger, he's got a lock.
Nickel. Nickel.
They have me spiked.
You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
You really are good at murdering people, Trigger. Too easy for someone who's used to killing presidents. Ex-presidents. So, what's the difference? Whatever, you still got 3 sim lines.
Nickel. Ammunition 0.
Trigger smoked him.
Missile launched.
Nickel.
expanded.
Missile. 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 Cartons.
It's almost impossible to find an opening. They've got every angle covered.
Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots? What about them on the news?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
Enemy has a lock.
Enemy in gun range.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Pure units are just pawns. That liar son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
Damn, these guys are agile.
5 minutes remaining.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller, missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller, missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out?
Wait, you moron.
Missile.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Missile.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight.
Got a lock on you.
You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me. I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him.
the enemy.
Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless.
Spare 15.
Everyone knows you can reach your numbers.
Enemy in gun range. Box 2.
Wow, Trigger's the only one who's managed to hit the base.
Missile.
Spare 15 dead another. That's 3.
Missile.
Engage or face punishment.
Tapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Missile.
Warning, missile in the air!
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, hostile behind you!
Missile.
3 minutes remaining.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Nice job, Trigger. That's 5. I've shut down 6.
Bullshit. You're still on 2.
Hey, are you sure your radar's working right?
Whatever. They'll just be ordered to retreat.
UAV splashed.
Shit, all the batteries are dead. Hostile has a lock. 7 down. That's more than an ace.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Nice kill.
Missile. 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 Nickel.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crabs down.
No missiles left. Spare 15, target destroyed. Vehicle down.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Nickel.
Straight into the tunnel. They're taking off from inside. Tunnel? You gotta be kidding.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
Guys!
Okay, you've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right?
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
I can't see in this suit. Gotta fly by instrument.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Missile.
Missile coming for you!
Missile.
Move it!
Missile. Missile.
Missile away.
Are you telling us we have to dodge lightning?
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Caution. Pull up.
Fire! They have nowhere to run!
Missile.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Missile.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Missile.
Careful. Don't crash into the mountains.
And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Don't panic! They'll crash on their own!
Missile.
Fly between those rocks and this wind?
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution.
All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
Was Trigger just shot down?
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Missile.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
This wind.
Missile. Caution.
clouds above? This is a joke. It has to be.
I want to send the Russians to hell. But I sure enjoy it. Evade!
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Any surface attacks in this weather? Give me a break, man. Man, I need missions that can help me improve my score on this crap.
Enemy in gun range.
I can't see in this suit. Gotta fly by instrument.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Don't get in!
Caution.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
I'd rather be back in my cell.
There's no way I'm going back to the brig. Don't get in my way.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia?
They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know.
You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe?
There's only so much I could find out.
Enough talk.
Are you telling us we have to dodge lightning?
Vehicle down.
The enemy's gunning for me! Enemy sighted! Closing fast! You sure? In this weather?
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Missile incoming! Break!
Careful. Don't crash into the mountains. And unless you have a death wish, watch your altitude. Destruction of target facility confirmed.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
Mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
It's cloudy around there. Radar visibility is limited. Stay alert.
Missile.
Crosswind's gonna slam us into the rocks.
It's blowing me off course!
Missile.
Radar facilities are silent. Those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Missile.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
Spare 15 locked on.
Don't panic! They'll crash on their own!
Missile.
All targets destroyed. No complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
The lightning short-circuited those drones. How do you like that?
UAV zapped. They're
clouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Damn it, I've lost too much speed.
Are you bastards flying just to waste fuel?
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar.
Cyclops 3 evade. Missile incoming.
Cyclops 1, break!
Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone. Cyclops 2, evade that missile.
My tail's on fire.
UAVs move swiftly. Watch your tails, guys. Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just into a thundercloud without even blinking. Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
4 to go.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Friendly's made it out of the screwball? Are you sure?
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. Make it fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop me.
UAV destroyed. Trigger.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Dodge that missile.
They're all over the place.
Hell, they don't even have a formation.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
There's some triggers holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Cyclops 3, break! Missile inbound!
I can't get him to overshoot.
Flying against machines is a pain.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Cyclops 3 is taking fire. We're not gonna last much longer unless you support us properly.
Miron, do something.
Quit whining and finish them off. Objective lost. I told you not to let any get shot down. The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes that don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Break, goddammit, break!
Thanks. I owe you.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Evade! Missile incoming!
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Cyclops 4,
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6. UAV's retreating, let's go.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar! Missile closing, break! Enemy on my tail.
UAV down.
Break it off.
Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Enemy on me!
Evading.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it! Wiseman 444 Squadron supporting income. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Cyclops 1, Frank, Frank!
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
Where to go? Cyclops 3, invade! Missile incoming! Missile inbound! Evasive maneuvers! Break! Trigger! Cyclops 2, evade that missile!
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. Fading fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop it!
UAV destroyed.
Too much speed.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some capacity.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Shake that enemy!
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking. Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Dodge that missile.
They move pretty good for machines.
UAVs, lots of them.
We're in the clouds.
Cyclops 3, break! Missile inbound!
Missed target.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Man, dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You let the devil into these lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh. This is Bandog. Spare 15 will deal with the drones.
Cavalry here? Just in time.
444. No, that one bird is doing all the work. We'd be losing more men if it weren't for him.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
What's with the 444? They're all over the place.
Hell, they don't even have a formation. Cyclops 1, missile!
On my target.
Cyclops 1 is hit!
I'm hit, but still functional.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare Squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner.
I want to understand the enemy.
Yeah, shot down Champ. He was toying with it.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
monster, Spare 15, we're gonna lose more friendlies.
They told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Blast them a full spacecraft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear. Get it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status?
My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited. Missile hit.
Is he down?
No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back. Missile hit. This may end sooner than I thought. Soul 2, this is Soul 1.
Soul 2 here. What's up?
Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
Warning. Warning.
I have a lock.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Wiseman, you see that color? He's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
Pilot the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Trigger is down? Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
They told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Blast them a full force craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, from an element to take up the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that. Soul 2, this is Soul 1.
Soul 2 here. What's up?
Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan. Fox 2.
Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him.
Warning. System malfunction.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status?
My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Warning. System malfunction. Warning. Warning.
Wiseman, you see that color? He's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Bandit 5 missile.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No, just one's taking fire.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Fusion, do not engage. Think it's close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Targeting gun range. Fire. Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Pressure warning. Pressure warning.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Alert. 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 Caution.
Su-1, this is Su-2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Su-1, clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will you be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and...
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
convicts. Stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Whoa. Shows well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one. Magnum.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Missile incoming! Break! Break!
Bandit acquired.
Enemy is locked on!
This is hardly the time to worry about that. Just go.
Fair 9. Missile. Missile. Evading.
3 minutes remaining. Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Missile launched.
Protect the fuel storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Jackpot. Trigger full of oil.
The enemy's got a lock. Get the ships out of here before they're blown up.
Cal, missile incoming!
Look at that oil. Just burn up the sea.
The enemy has escaped.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Bazooka one spot. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. This beat's being stuck in the field, man.
Enemy in gun range.
One bandit back.
I'm spiked! I'll shake him!
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away.
Minutes remaining.
Man, Doc was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from. It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on me.
He's got a lock.
Spare 15 launching missile.
With both doing attack, I can see them all.
Their target's just fish food now. Trigger eliminated target.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Tank destroyed.
Fox 2. Bandit acquired. Can't this guy take it easy on me?
Spare 15 locked. 1 minute remaining. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Enemy has a lock.
A missile hit you.
Enemy on my 6.
30 seconds remaining. Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
Enemy is locked on.
Behind you! Watch out!
Locked on hostile.
Missile. Missile.
Break!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
The enemy has escaped!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We don't have enough anti-air weapons! The enemy's got free range!
We've run out of time. The mission is a failure. Spare Squadron, Anessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation, but they don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Someone help me out here! Doing well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The Megastorm Anessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one's popped. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. This beats being stuck in the penal base.
It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. Think you're the only sane one here?
Bandog was right. We're the proper military. And they're now act tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Suck on that!
You're mine!
On my target.
You're low on special weaponry.
We just got
I'm still on you!
Anessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
Enemy is extract me! I'm okay! Bandit in my sight! Fly by!
Spare 15, missile away. Vehicle down. Locked on target.
That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Missile incoming!
Missile. Missile launch.
Got it! What is this bullshit?
2 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Warning! Bandit! Attacking! Enemy is extract me! I'm okay!
Missile. Missile.
Attack swept the target. Bandit's still active. You can't put the fire out. Get back! The beams are too strong!
Jackpot! The tanker's full of oil. Someone help me out here!
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up!
Missile. Missile.
Bandit is clear.
Look at that oil. Just burn up the scene.
Missile.
Sector 6! Bandit!
Missile.
Hey, Trigger.
Missile.
Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
This is hardly the time to worry about that. Just go!
Spare 15, launching missile.
Breaking hostile lock!
Tower has a lock. Need help.
Missile. Missile.
They're firing every last oil truck. Missile fired. Evading. Frank! There's an enemy on your tail.
Missile. Missile.
Still in the fight.
Missile.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Missile.
Megastorm in Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure the routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up.
Trigger trash.
If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Nothing but sand and rocks. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Spare 2, Count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger. They'll run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets.
I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Column of smoke. Who did that? Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style. The tankers are getting farther away.
Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Trigger took down a UAV.
Dumbasses at it again. Now's our chance to retreat.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line. Bandit on my 6!
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're not gonna lose the damn robot.
Missile. 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 Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Right along, Trigger.
Caution.
on radar.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
On your tail! Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends. This one's coming! If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger. Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Damn cow for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. 5 minutes.
Got it! What is this bullshit?
Got one on my tail.
Target destroyed.
Damn it! I've got one on my back.
Hostile has a lock.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
Never turn your back on the enemy.
Missile inbound. Evade. Ignore the UAVs and go after the mission targets.
We have to take out the UAVs first. You've got one on your tail. Trigger trash the target.
Trigger again.
Spare 15 launching missile.
Who's burning? That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Those trucks can't be all terrain. They should be close to the roads.
Hostile has a lock.
Trigger's wasted!
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds.
The target.
Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving. They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to fight tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger. We don't run out of gas, right?
They got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
quit yapping and hunt down your targets.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers. Vehicle down.
Behind you.
The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Searching on TH-115. Column of smoke. Who did that? It was Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Nickel.
Trigger took down a UAV.
That dumbass is at it again. Now's our chance to retreat.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Nickel.
Trigger.
There he is, I'm living with him.
Nickel.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Nickel. Nickel.
Nice kill, Trigger.
Nickel.
Don't forget, you're trying to take down the tankers.
UAV down. Was that Trigger?
Alright, we might just get out of this alive.
Don't tell me you're taking out drones for your squadron now, are you?
Nickel.
They're not your friends. They're convicts just like you. Just worry about saving your own skin. You listening, Trigger? Target the tankers. The other idiots have their hands full with the drones.
I ain't losing to no drone.
Caution. Pull up.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Damn Cal for dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Spear 15 locked. Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
More people staying behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive. Trigger trashed the target.
Enemy in gun range.
Trigger again? It's burning. That was no primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Trigger, I need support, now!
Enough of this Trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
Let's just leave him to it.
Missile evaded.
Nickel. Nickel.
He's too quick.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution.
Ground out! I got no vision!
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Spear 15, target destroyed.
Caution.
I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that? They have me spiked.
down! Drop them all! Where are the tankers?
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
Spare 15 locked on.
Trigger, hostile behind you. Missile incoming. Break.
Target eliminated. You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one!
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke, but there could be more hiding somewhere. It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Erusian territory. Time's running out. Find them. 2 minutes
Got
remaining.
it! What is this bullshit?
Target on radar. Spotted one. On my way.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Shook the bandits off. Even they can't see through the dust. Just like regular clouds. You lose your lock in there.
Spare 15, locked.
7 UAVs down.
Guess there's less of them now. Glad I decided to stick around. Damn it, I've got one on my back.
One minute remaining.
The tankers are getting farther away.
Don't you go doing a tabloid on me.
30 seconds remaining.
Going after the tankers when all this shit is going down is truly fun.
Prioritize the tankers. Worry about the UAVs later.
Damn. That cheers me up. Not that ideal, Rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. Champ went down crying like a baby.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.